and get started and obviously accept more, I guess, most leadership role this season?
Yeah, you know what? This camp's going really well so far. The team worked really hard during that 8-week period. I mean, guys transformed themselves. And then throughout the camp, these first 3 days, you can see the difference from spring, because the first 3 days in spring compared to these first 3 days in camp, we've improved immensely. You know, I commend the hard work these guys have put in. I'm just looking forward to, putting it out there.
In what ways do you think you all have improved, and what's that, running back room like now with so much talent?
Yeah, as a team, just knowing the calls, being comfortable with the offense and the defense at every position, and then the running back room, man, I'm really excited about us. All the guys work really hard. Reggie Love and Chase Hayden are fitting in really well, and I'm just looking forward to working with them, and we're looking forward to putting it out there against Nebraska.
What did you want to accomplish in the summer, Chase, before we started back here, like body-wise or weight room-wise? What specific were your goals that you wanted to get done?
Yeah, I mean, last year I was running around on the field about 188, 190, and then this year there's that whole offseason that I was focused on putting on weight and strength, because coming off the whole COVID summer and everything, going into all Big Ten play, that's really hard on your body, and when you're running around at 188 and your strength not being where it should be, that's exactly where I wanted to go after the season, and that's what I did. I'm just running around at 210 right now. My strength's through the roof, but overall as a team, I'm really looking forward to working with these guys.
How much of that was about you maybe transforming yourself into the potential of a 2025, maybe a 30 carry back, if that's what this offense requires?
You know what? I remember I sat down with Coach B, and one of the first things was, he's like, you know what? Sit around 205 to 210. And I think I said this earlier in the spring, but that's all he needed to say to me. And, that kind of motivated me to transform my body. And it wasn't just for me, but it was also so I can perform well for the team, for my guys. Like, I want to go out there and do well for, the fans, the alumni, everybody that's involved with this university.
What's been key to transforming your body? Is it more about the weightlifting? Is it more about diet? I'm sure it's all a mix.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's a mix with everything. Our nutrition staff and Tank have really done a good job at, focusing on the little things. And, Tank has played a huge role, and his staff has played a huge role in the transformation of, all of our bodies. Everybody looks really good right now. We're extremely excited about what's coming up.
Is there something more that was asked of you to sacrifice? You have to give up pizza or something like that? Or is it more the exercises and what he's putting you through?
I mean, you know what? That's what I mean. So it's a mix. Like, everybody's doing it. It's a mix of nutrition and strength, and then working really hard when you have the opportunity in the weight room. I didn't have to sacrifice much. I mean, pizza's good every once in a while, but honing in on making sure I'm getting the right protein, carbs, and healthy fats, and then working hard when I'm in the weight room. That played a huge role in transformation, and that's played a huge role for everybody.
How would you describe your new position, coach? What's Corey like?
I mean, he's the man. I love him. He brings the juice every single morning, puts a smile on everybody's face even when we're tired, and it's been a pleasure working with him. I mean, he's excited about his role. I'm excited to work with him, and overall, I feel like I've improved as a player with him.
Chase, I've seen all Big Ten back last year. What are the ways you think you can improve?
This year, yeah, I mean, this year, with this new offense and everything, I feel a lot more comfortable. But as far as doing that and I'm not making sure, but putting on the weight and everything I did in the off season, I think that all added up to, potentially doing that again. Of course, I have to compete, but at the same time, doing that again would be awesome.
What's Chase Hayden brought to this group?
I mean, he's brought size, strength, power. Dude's explosive. You guys see him squat at 600 on Twitter. It's ridiculous. Dude can squat a brick house. But especially his vision, his ability to stop, ability to lower his shoulder. It's really exciting watching.
What do you think of Coach Bielema calling you the Chase brothers?
Chase brothers. I mean, honestly, you put him next to my brother and I, could be the triplets. So I guess it works.
Chase being on the Doak Walker watch list, is that something you're really paying attention to, something that has meaning for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. All those preseason accolades are awesome, and I see it because I get tagged in all over Twitter. But the same time, I got to cut that out. We got a job to do in the field. I want to work hard for my guys and make sure that we put it out this season.
Building off what Jeremy said about Chase, just this veteran running back room, there's so many of you guys with so many college reps experience. Do you see yourself as just a leader of this room, or is it everybody kind of leading this group?
Yeah, I see myself as leader of the room. I mean, I feel like every single time I'm out there, I'm looking to help the other guys, whether it's an MA or whatever. But as far as developing as a leader and all that, Coach C and Coach B have played a huge role, telling me, you got to do this and that. You got to do. They want me to step into that leadership role, and I'm still developing as a leader. But day by day, I feel like as I'm getting closer with the guys and getting closer with the team, that leadership role is getting a lot easier.
How have you changed most in a year? Before you really stepped on the field very much as a running back. How have you changed the most?
Changed the most? I mean, I just feel like I've slowed down the game. I played way faster than I needed to before, and in this camp, I'm really working on the little things, slowing it down, using my eyes, and being able to hit the holes when they're there, and that's my biggest focus right now.
What do you think of this rushing attack? What you guys can do, and what this offense can do?
I'm really confident. I mean, the O-linemen look great, and then our running back room, we look really good as well. But you guys have to see when we put it up there. I'm really excited about it.
What have you seen from Reggie?
Reggie? I mean, man, I love Reggie. That's my guy. But Reggie's developing really well from last season. I mean, he was able to play as a true freshman, and day by day, just seeing him grow and transition with the new coaching staff and everything, I'm really proud of him, and he's doing really well.
Can you take me through, you mentioned diet already, what is it, take me through the specifics, is it vegan, is it just cutting some of that stuff out, I mean, what is it?
Yeah, so I was vegan all during the spring training there, and then over the summer I actually transitioned out of that. I started adding chicken, salmon, fish like that, stuff like that back into my diet. But yeah, the diet, when sitting down with Jade and talking to her about ways I can improve and ways that I can build my body, I've done everything, and I feel like that's really helped me going into the season.
What was the first biggest meal that you had coming out of the vegan diet? What did you miss the most?
Yeah, so I was training in Miami for a little bit there, and I went out to this place in South Beach. I don't remember the name, some little Italy place, but yeah, I got this big steak, and it came out with like flames and everything, and I mean, after I ate that, I was lightheaded. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't had meat in almost a year. So, yeah, that was the first big meal back.
Do you feel the difference then, from that meal plan to the one that you're on now back
I
on
feel
meat?
like, you know what, I think the vegan diet, I don't think I was doing as well as I could have. But, there's diets for everybody. You can do whatever you want. You can do a lot of things to transform your body. But I just feel like eating fish and chicken and those animal proteins, I feel like I have a lot more energy now, and overall I just feel really good.
Okay. I was going to ask, how does it feel different?
Yeah, how did it feel different? I like that. I don't think I was doing the whole vegan thing properly, but that's what I mean. It's just energy levels. I think I got used to. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
I think I got used to just running on this like flat energy there, and I just I acclimated to that, and then when I finally switched up, yeah, I just noticed it right away.
How hard is that to not eat what you want, like what you desire?
Yeah, it's really hard because I was vegan or not vegan, but I wasn't vegan for 19 years of my life, and then I just make a huge change there, and I didn't really know what I was going into. I just completely stopped eating meat one day. But it is extremely hard because when you go into the varsity room and see some of the stuff that they're catering here, like, oh my gosh, the food looks really good, and I'm like, man, I can't do mac and cheese. I can't even do like the hash browns. Like, there's a lot of stuff I had to cut out, but overall, it's not worrying about that as much anymore. I feel really good, and just being able to go and eat freely, still controlled but more freely. Like it feels a lot better because I'm not thinking about it as much anymore.
Did Sid do that with you?
Sid? He's still vegan.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he might have added eggs, but overall, I mean, he's still doing his thing. But he's doing it really well with the way that he approaches it. He cooks a lot at home, and yeah, he's good.
So what did you do to supplement protein? Was it beans? Was it?
Oh yeah, so we did. It was beans, and then I was supplementing through like a lot of like vegan protein shakes. So I would wake up, they would have like a tofu scramble or something there for the vegan guys on the team, and then throughout the rest of the day, I was eating shake, and I mean the 3 meals I ate a day were massive because I was trying to get in enough nutrients, right? But going away from that, I just feel really good right now, and I'm just looking forward to the season, guys. Our team looks amazing. Everybody's doing really well. I'm really excited to get to work with these guys.
Is anybody else doing the vegan thing? Is it
Anybody else? Yeah. So our good friend Isaac Dar, Andrew, number 38.